This is the second part, permutations and combinations. The first part took 19 minutes to teach you. This part will not take you 19 minutes because I went through most of it. Now we're going to learn what a combination is. Remember, there's less combination than permutation. It's the same concept. I'm just going to get going on how many ways in the word normal. So all those 6 letters. You have 6 letters. But instead of rearranging all of the letters, they only want you to do 3 at a time. So maybe they want N-O-R. Maybe they want M-O-N. And so on. How many different groups? You know how long it would take you if you did it the long way? Luckily, they came up with a formula. And a bigger number goes here. There's not 8 letters. There are only 6 letters. This is wrong. There's only 6 letters, N-O-R-M-A-L, and we're going to take them 3 at a time. So we're going to take 6 letters, 3 at a time. How many different groups are there? You don't want to come over here and start listing them. It would take way too long. So we're going to just hit 6, go under the PRB button, go under the NCR, and hit 3. And you're going to get, there are 20 ways. We probably could list the 20 ways, but this sure is a lot quicker just using the button. Okay, how do you do it using the formula? Here's the formula for combination. It is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial times r factorial. So if you don't have that button on your calculator, you can just use this. So the n factorial is the biggest number. You're going to put 6 factorial up here. Divided by, so this is the 6, that's the bigger number. N is always the bigger number. And r is always the smaller number in that little set over there. So you're going to take 6 take away 2, or 3 I meant, 6 take away 3 is 3 factorial. And then you're going to put the r over here, which is 3 factorial. So this is the long way. And 6, you're going to do 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 in your calculator. Divided by 3 times 2 times 1 times 3 times 2 times 1. And when you do all that, you should get 20. But hopefully you have that calculator so you can just do it the fast way. So if you're taking 12 people taking 6 at a time, 12 people taken 6 at a time, you get 924. That's using your calculator. If you don't have a calculator, it's n factorial over n minus r factorial, r factorial. N factorial is the bigger number, which is 12 factorial. And then it's n take away 6, that's why I got 6 factorial. And then r is 6 factorial. Because this stands for the n, and this stands for the r. Again, you would plug 12 times 11 times 10 all the way down to 1 into your calculator. And you write that big number down, whatever that big number, and then you would plug in 6 times 5 times 4, and you'd write that number down, times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times that number. You'd multiply these numbers together, and big divided by that should equal 924. Some of you, it's not going to take you long to do this assignment. Some of you have to do it the long way. Okay, what about your locker? Grand finale. So here's if people actually use their locker. I think it starts with 0 and it goes all the way. I don't know for sure, but I think your lockers go up to 0 to 39. So what's your locker? Is your locker a permutation? I spelled that wrong. Permutation. Or is it a combination? So I told you when we did 3P2, when I did ABC, I did AB, AC, BC, BA, CA, and CB. When I did 3C2, I just did 1. I didn't have to mix them up. So let's say your combination on your locker is a 4, then a 15, and then a 23. 3 numbers out of those 40 numbers. Could somebody have a different combination of 23, 15, or 4? Are these different? They are different. Susie could have this combination. Billy can have this combination. Your locker is not a combination. Your locker is truly a permutation. We call it a combination because it's a combination of numbers, but in mathematical term, it's really a permutation. Anyway, I thought that you would like that little tidbit. So all you have to do is your worksheet on combination. Either you're doing your button, which won't take you too long to do the assignment, or the longer version without using your calculator.